Hi and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Brenda from Sunflower and Crochet, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to make the Olivia shrug. This very wide sleeve shrug is made to measure, which makes it also perfect for beginners. I also have a free written pattern available if you prefer to follow a written pattern over a video or if you want to use both. The link to the pattern is in the description down below. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so the materials you need are some yarn, of course. You can use any yarn size you want, but I would recommend going for a light to medium weight yarn just to keep your shrug very flowy and it wouldn't become very stiff. I'm using the Zeeman Livi yarn. It's a viscose linen blend. It's very soft. Together with that, I'm using a 4.5mm hook, but use any hook size recommended for your yarn. Of course, you need a darning needle for weaving in your ends, 2 stitch markers and a pair of scissors. Before we start, I just want to let you all know that I'm a left-handed crocheter, but the pattern still works the same for right-handed crocheters, but I just work it the other way around. Start by making a slip knot. Then make a chain that measures from one shoulder end to the other, and this number has to be uneven. For my shrug I made a chain of 57. Now chain 2 more for turning, and let's start our first row. Skip the first 2 chains, yarn over and double crochet in the next stitch. Yarn over and double crochet in the next, and repeat this for the whole chain until the end of your row. Okay, so I just finished working my last double crochet of the row. So let's start the next one. This row will be a treble crochet mesh row. To start, I'm going to make a stacked single crochet. This gives your edges a more cleaner look. So let's show you how to work one. You just flip your work, insert directly into the double crochet from the previous row, single crochet, then insert into the loop in the front of your stitch, pull through and make a single crochet. This makes a regular stacked single crochet, but to be high enough for a treble crochet row, we'll repeat it one more time. Insert into the front, yarn over, and pull through 2. This way the stacked single crochet is high enough for a treble crochet row. Now you'll chain 1, yarn over twice, skip 1 stitch and treble crochet into the next, chain 1, yarn over twice, skip 1 and treble crochet in the next, I will show you one more time. Chain 1, yarn over twice, skip 1 and treble crochet in the next, and repeat this for the whole row. If you've done correctly, you should end 1 treble crochet into the last stitch of the row. I just worked my last treble crochet. This is what it should look like right now. The next row will again be a double crochet row. Start the next row, flip your work, insert and make a single crochet, insert into the front leg and a single crochet. This makes a stacked single crochet suitable for a double crochet row. This also makes the first double crochet of the row. Yarn over and insert into the chain 1 space and make a double crochet. Yarn over and double crochet into the next. Into the chain 1 space. Keep repeating this until the end of the row. Again, to start the treble crochet row, insert and make a single crochet, insert into the front and make a single crochet. One more time. And this makes your first treble crochet of the row. Chain 1, skip 1 and treble crochet in the next. Chain 1, yarn over twice, skip 1 and treble crochet in the next. From now you keep repeating the treble crochet and the double crochet row until the length is from the top of your shoulder to just underneath your armpit. Not too tight, but just comfortable enough. I just finished my first body panel. I ended with a double crochet row. I made a total of 9 rows. It doesn't matter if you end with a treble crochet or a double crochet row. I also went ahead and added 2 stitch markers to indicate the neck opening. You can make it as wide or as small as you would like, but make sure that your head will fit through. I went ahead and placed a stitch marker on the 13th stitch from the end, as well as on the other side. For this next row, we're going to make a row of double crochet, making a chain to make the neck opening and double crochet until the end. Make a stacked single crochet to start, double crochet, make your last double crochet into the stitch with the stitch marker. First remove it so it's easier. Double crochet. Now we need to make an amount of chains to create the neck opening. Count all the stitches between your last work double crochet and the next stitch marker. So for me that's 31 chains. Let's make some chains. 1, 2. I just made 31 chains. It may look a bit weird now as it's a bit tighter than the work itself, but it will stretch out once you work along the chain. Yarn over and double crochet into the second marked stitch. Let's remove this marker. And double crochet until the end of the row. Okay, I just finished working my last double crochet. As you can see, we now have a neck opening. Before continuing your next row, make sure to try it on to see if it's big enough for your head to fit through, because we don't want it to happen that if you finish your work it is too small and you have to restart. From here you work the same amount of rows as you did for the first panel. For me that is going to be 9 rows. make sure to start your row with the row you just ended with. So for me that's a double crochet row. If your first panel ended with a treble crochet row, your next row is going to be a treble crochet row. Make sure that you end with a double crochet row. I just finished my last row on the second panel. You do not cut your yarn off because we're going to start directly on making the sleeves. We're going to slip stitch the corner of the second panel together with one of the corners of the first panel to create an armhole. Insert into the first panel, yarn over and pull through, and pull through. Now you slip stitch both corners together, and as you can see, we created our first armhole. The first row of the sleeve will be a treble crochet row. We first need to start by making a stacked single crochet. This will be in the slip stitch we just made. It's a bit of a tight stitch, but it will fit. A single crochet. Second one. And the last one. For this first row we're going to work in the sides of each double crochet or treble crochet. You can see each double crochet as 2 possible openings because a double crochet is 2 stitches high, and a treble crochet as a possible of 3 openings. It may be hard to see. 1, 2 and 3. We already made our first treble crochet of the row. Chain 1, yarn over twice, and then we need to skip 1 stitch, so the first possible opening for a double crochet, and into the second side of double crochet, make a treble crochet, chain 1, yarn over twice, skip the first of the treble crochet, and into the middle side make a treble crochet. It doesn't really matter how you insert into the stitch, as long as you skip a stitch so the mesh is visible. Chain 1, yarn over twice, skip the top of the treble crochet side, and then into the first of the double crochet. I hope this is a bit clear for you, but if you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. I'm happy to answer any questions. Chain 1, yarn over twice, skip the second of the double crochet, and then into the first side of the treble crochet. Again, double crochet, 2 possible openings, skip the first and in the second. Repeat this for the whole round until you hit back at the first treble crochet, stacked single crochet. Just finished off making my last treble crochet of the row. It doesn't really matter if it's just beside the first treble crochet. Now we're going to finish off the row to make it a round, because the sleeves will be made in the round. I just chained 1, and then we're going to slip stitch into the first treble crochet, stacked single crochet to connect, through, and now it's connected in the round, and we're going to start adding rows to give the sleeve some length. We don't turn our work after each round. So let's start the next round. Insert into the same stitch we just slip stitch in and make a stacked single crochet to start the double crochet round. Double crochet into the chain 1 space. And just keep going until the end of the round and you reach back to the beginning, stacked single crochet, first double crochet of the round. Now we're going to slip stitch to connect. And insert and make a stacked single crochet to start for the next treble crochet row. Row round, you know what I mean. First treble crochet, chain 1, skip and go into the next. From here you keep alternating between rounds of double crochet and treble crochet until the length of your sleeve hits right at your elbow, and from there we're going to start making increases to make the flared part of the sleeve. I forgot to mention, your last row must end with a double crochet row. I just finished working 16 rows in total until it hit my elbow, ending with a double crochet of course. Now we're going to start with our first increase row, and this is on a treble crochet row, starting with a stacked single crochet of course as our first treble crochet. Chain 1, yarn over twice and treble crochet into the same stitch. Chain 1, yarn over twice, skip 1 stitch and treble crochet into the next. Chain 1, yarn over twice and treble crochet into that same stitch. This will increase every stitch in the row. I'll show you one more time. Chain 1, yarn over twice, skip 1 stitch and treble crochet in the next. Chain 1 and into the same, make a treble crochet. You continue doing this for the whole round. I just slip stitched back into the first treble crochet of the row round. I keep messing it up, but you know what I mean. The next row is just a normal double crochet row, starting with a stacked single crochet of course. A double crochet in each stitch and in each chain 1 space. This next row is also going to be an increase row, but it's going to be a bit different than the first one we did. Stacked single crochet, chain 1, skip 1 and into the next, chain 1, and now treble crochet into that same stitch. So as you can see, it's 2 treble crochets and then 2 treble crochet increase together in one stitch. Let's do that one more time. Skip 1 and into the next. Chain 1, skip and into the next. And now we're going to make an increase. Chain 1 and into that same stitch. You can repeat the steps: treble crochet, 2 treble crochets together to make an increase for the whole round. I just finished making my last increase, chain 1 and slip stitch back into the first treble crochet. And from here we're going to make regular rows to add some length. This is what it is looking like right now. It doesn't look like much, but once you add length, it's going to look way better. But if you want to add some more increases to make the sleeve even more wider, I'll explain what you can do. Your next row will of course be a normal double crochet row, and then for the treble crochet increase row you make 3 treble crochets and then you increase, because for this row you made 2 treble crochets and then you increased. So for your next row it's 3 treble crochets and then an increase, and for the next one it's going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4 treble crochets and then increase. I hope it's easy to understand. For me it's wide enough. From here you continue making normal double crochet and treble crochet rows to give the sleeve some length. This can be to your wrist or longer if you prefer the look of that. And then I'll meet you back. Oh, this is nice. And then I'll meet you back to finish off the sleeve by making a border. I just finished my last row. Make sure that you end with a treble crochet row. After the increase rows I added 8 rows, so for my total sleeve I have 27 rows. Now we're going to make our last row to finish it off. This is going to be a double crochet row, so start with a stacked single crochet and into that same stitch make 2 more double crochets, 1 and 2. This makes a total of 3 double crochets in one stitch. Into the next make 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3. Into the next stitch as well, 3 double crochets, as you can see, it starts to give this wavy effect, and this is what we want to achieve. So repeat this for the whole round until you get back to the very first double crochet. And this is what the ruffle row looks like once it's done. I just went off and cut off my yarn, so I can start on the other sleeve. To start the second sleeve, take both corners and put them together and make sure that both panels are not twisted and are laying flat. Then I take my hook and insert into the corner. Take my yarn, pull through, and then I make a knot to secure it. Insert again. Take your working yarn and pull through. From here you repeat the same steps as you did for your first sleeve. Make sure that the stitch numbers and the amount of rows match up so both sleeves look the same. I went and finished my second sleeve and also wove it in my ends. And I'm really happy how this one turned out. I put on a dress that fitted perfectly, even though it's absolutely not the weather for it where I live. But for this video I thought it would be cute. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and subscribe for more videos, even though this is my first one. But I can't wait to start making more videos. If you make your own Olivia shrug and share it on Instagram, don't forget to tag me because I would love to see that. So yeah, that's it. See you in the next video. Bye!